Hello, hello, hello. How you be doing? Yeah, we're gonna get square away into some DVD here. Just trying to make sure that the microphone is all good. Hello, 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 hello. Huh. I don't hear anything whatsoever. Alright, well, we're gonna hop into it straight away here. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, hang on one second. I'm gonna try to get that under control just a second here. Alright, hang on, just give me 1 second. Hello, hello. All right. I'm curious to what all the feedback was. Like why everything started to squeal all of a sudden. Let's see here. Trying to do something really quick. Sorry about that. Just trying to get a microphone setting taken care of. Yeah, that way I don't have to like be shouting or anything. You guys can kind of like hear me, you know what I mean, a little bit more normal. Picks it up a little bit better. So I do apologize. There was a couple different like filters I was trying there, and they're supposed to be like pretty good. And I did test it earlier, but I don't know why I did like weird feedback there. do apologize for getting out here like so late. It's just I was editing and doing some other things, so I just kind of lost track of time. Otherwise I would have been on here sooner. Alright, let's see here what we get. After I grab some stuff out of the web, that is. Yeah, I'm still kind of stumped as to what that like feedback issue was earlier. I don't know. Like I have a few different filters on there, and there was still like 2 more I need to put on there. But I'm gonna leave it for now because it seems like it's working pretty good. But there was like a limiter, and then just basically like I think they call it like either it's a compressor or compensator or something like that. Basically, it's just supposed to fill in and make your voice sound better, more like, you know, one of those kind of like TV or radio voices. My problem was it just seemed like the volume wasn't getting loud enough through to the video. Like too many spots were coming through too soft. But it was kind of behaving weirdly because I don't really have anything going in the background that should be causing any kind of problems. But the moment I took off like noise suppression, for some reason it started to squeal. And the only thing that's going in the back, unless the fan maybe is hitting it at an angle that could cause it. I don't know. Like it's pretty far away to be able to do that. Like I could get maybe a rustling or like an air sound passing like through or over it, but like the squeal, that was more like usually when like 2 microphones or 2 magnets come together, you know, and you get that real high pitched, or if it just isn't set right like from the get-go. But this isn't like those ones. You can set and start to like adjust them pretty crazily, but like most of them were meant to just be like kind of like stock. You know what I mean? You set the other ones to like 3.6, and then the other 2 you just don't mess with. Those ones you just leave them. So Well, I just, like I said, I don't understand. Maybe it was the fan that did that. It was odd. Just like I had it earlier, like really good, like loud, but then like with that really good, like, I don't know how to say it, just like radio voice sound, and then all of a sudden now, like, that happened. Like I said, the software just kind of does what it wants. It's kind of hard to dial it in all the time. Trying to think of what to grab here. I didn't think it was going to snag it on me, but it did. I thought I could beat the web to it. Time, but man, alright, wow. 3 whole seconds, huh? Like, I was rocking some serious shit, looks like, in order to be doing that. Like, looks like I was rocking it pretty ballsy with Kate to do that loadout. Like, that's kind of like, I must have, again, been getting into the looper slash still be able to, like, save your teammate if he just isn't biting on you, because like some games there's just it kind of seems like you can't even push him your direction, and in other games he's all over you, you know what I mean? Alright, we gotta get crack a leg and you're cracking into it. glyph. One blue glyph and then escape, yeah. Alright, blue glyph it is. Blue glyph and escape. So it should be fun getting that challenge done. I almost had it done earlier, I think. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to get this one out of the way. Don't worry, we'll get one eventually here. Every once in a while, it just takes a little bit. What's up? lets us know who it is. It's a doctor. Read that right off the bat. Everybody got a zap with that one. First skill check right off the bat. Taking the BT hit there was not the brightest move. I've never seen anybody get up on it that damn quick before. That's hilarious. That's crazy as hell. The doctor ain't that good. That just shows you how hard these people have been trying to sandbag. That's crazy as hell, dude. Not one gen's got completed. You haven't completed one fucking... You know that? You guys haven't completed one gen in an entire game. That's the first time I have to say that that's ever happened. I can't. Half this shit is just garbage. It looks like everything. I just can't see the fucking one, dude. I'm sorry. This shit is just so dopey. I cannot see the darts from the fucking light right now. Like, it just looks like it's all runnable area. Doesn't look like it's separated, but that was really bad. Windows on this map, like unless you really can see the difference, kind of fucks you up a little bit. Like it would have been better not to have windows back there, maybe like a vision area or something, because it all looked like runnable area. Then you're just fucking biffing into a wall. So like that was kind of bad. Like it looked like spots were open and pallets were at places they weren't. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of weird, and not like the Doctor's Illusion bullshit. I know about that. Like that's not what it was. It was really like shit was like too blended. Like I ran into the wall and the fucking door. I don't know how many times. It literally looked like the shit was open area. That's crazy. Yeah, damn, she got some pipes on her. This was like a weird fucking, either spoof or like Smurf game. It kind of felt like it before the whole thing started. Like nobody did anything. They did no gens out of 5. You know what I mean? So obviously nobody was trying to get out. It was 0 gens out of 5. And even if you sat there now and did one, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't mean that that anybody was trying to get out of the game. It wouldn't matter or even go towards anything right now. This means simply you weren't trying to play the game in any like progressive way. You know what I mean? The whole video basically shows that why would you not do even 1 gen? Like 0 out of 5 gens, just that's what makes, you know what I mean, shit look really, really bad. Beyond sus, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, so you went into all just stare at the killer or let him kill you, or you know what I mean, like run around and do nothing. So even if you do it, like even if they do the gen here now, it's too little too late. Like you decided at the end of the game when you're gonna die, you're gonna get on a gen. You'd have to fucking do 4 more gens by yourself. Why did you even waste your time? You might as well have either made the decision that you were going to go help him and get him up, or you were just going to let him die and then either hatch or do whatever. You know what I mean? Doing the gen didn't really like. Doing the gen didn't. I mean, I guess it stalls a little bit longer, but it didn't. In the end, it didn't accomplish anything. That's you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. Like. What was the point of it other than maybe a few extra points or like something like that, but other than that, like, you know what I mean? Like what was the point of that? You're not getting out and you're not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's not going anywhere. Interesting way to do it. Interesting way to start it. I mean, it was weird. Like people brought stuff in like they were gonna play, and then they literally just sat there and didn't. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Sat there and did one gen at the very end as you're both gonna get slaughtered. It just didn't make sense. That was one of those really messed up games that didn't make sense. Or, like I said, more just like smurfing, swiffing, spoofing. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do, but obviously no progress. Like they weren't trying to make progress towards anything. You can't help that. You know what I'm saying? You can't make people like, alright dude, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta pop a gen, man. You don't pop a gen, nobody's going anywhere. And the, whatchamacallit wasn't that good. The, fucking, I can't remember his name now. The doctor, you're literally forgetting the fucking name. The doctor wasn't, I mean, he wasn't horrible or anything, I'm not saying that, but he wasn't no 4K, you know what I mean? That was just literally a match that was gifted to him. Nobody else, like they all, I think I saw people like hiding in lockers and running around doing different shit. It was basically all they wanted to do was run around and farm each other, you know what I mean? So, that was just weird. Which again is, I guess, one way of doing it. I mean, there's many ways of playing the game. That's one I haven't seen in a while, where basically it wasn't like they weren't touching gens. Like I think they were getting on them. They just weren't going all the way. They would go like however far and then stop, or go over however far they needed to get whatever. Like if you need like a flashbang or you need some other like thing from it, and they were running around doing something. I don't know what, like, because I got the one totem and I'm not sure what that was, if that was ruin or exactly what that was, but that was something big that he was like counting on, that's for sure. I just don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a time waster, because I think when that first started, if I remember correctly, it looked like there was like ruin and a bunch of other like nasty things armed, which were basically for slowdown. So like once that went, people should have been, whether it be solo or like together, should have been attacking gens, but like nobody did a gen. Literally, it was great. Like anything but, dude. I don't know what all they were doing. Like maybe they got some totems or something. I highly doubt it. It was just weird. Like I don't understand. Yeah, that was just a funky one. I think let me just get into the sprint burst first before I start trying to use the dead hard. The dead hard was always a little bit more wonky for me to use right away when I'm trying to like get back into it. Yeah, I would like it was really wacky. I mean, we didn't even stay alive long enough for me to really even do a proper search for the blue glyph, because that's the thing that should be popping up somewhere in the level is the blue glyph, and then interact with that and get out alive, and and that's the challenge. That's the next challenge that has to be done right now. Alright, yeah. We'll grab one eventually here. As soon as we do, you the first to know. Yeah, but that was definitely a little bit different, I gotta say. That was definitely a different one starting out. For sure. Alrighty then. Maybe we might actually have one. Okay, weird. Got mad as fuck, dude. far, that character has been the biggest fucking potato so far. That was just a funky one to be in there. Oh yeah, they were, I guess they must have been swiffing it or something. That's what I was saying, because, like, they weren't trying to help my ass at all, yo. They were trying to just leave me out to dry. I was like, damn, though. What the fuck, yo? Just want to leave my ass out to dry. It's alright. No video. See, that's what I was saying, like, you can't always count on, like, people to play in a way where it's like, I think what the three of them thought was, hey, we're gonna sacrifice this dude. But I gave Nemi the fucking loops in the beginning. He kind of got lost for a hot minute. I got on the Jenny, and then I was kind of prepared to like loop him again, but it seemed like he kind of, see, like I said, fixated like more on, I don't know if it was like Leon or some other people, and to be honest, I don't know if he was farming with the other ones or what, because I saw Leon standing directly in front of him and like pointing at him and almost like talking to him, and that's what I'm trying to say. The matches have taken like weird turns. You get what I'm saying? Like, what the are the other three survivors in every other fucking match talking to the killer, and I'm just the one that's like, it's like, hey, let's just everybody single out this one guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's weird. I hope that's not the case, because it kind of feels weird. But still, like right there, when they were doing Gen, so at least that was good. But it was weird because it was like the Leon was trying to bring the fucking Nemi to me, you know what I mean, a couple of times. And then like right there at the end, like what was that? You know what I mean? Like what would you call what he did there at the end? With Nemi, and like ran past there and was doing like whatever weird crazy shit was going on there. Like, I don't know, dude, it was just nuts. And what was weird as fuck is like I rescued him. He had BT, right? All he had to do was run the direction like where I was, because the door was open and he could have either vaulted it and I could have went around, or vice versa, but he went the other direction. You know what I mean? Like, it made no, like, I don't know, dude, a lot of that gameplay, it made no sense. That's all I'm trying to say, see? And with shit like that, it's not always gonna make sense. Like, for some reason, they were clearly dead set on getting out together and trying to either get out the same door or do whatever. I don't know. It was those are really awkward games when the other 3 people in the game are like adamantly not helping you, like come across me, not healing me, like just those are bad matches when it's like, all right, it feels like they've put you up on the chopping block. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, dude, I'm not fucking bait just because I'm not in your little group. You know what I mean? Like, at least heal me and do the other shit like you're supposed to. I'm over here blinding zombies and fucking stopping them in their tracks just so I can get like the extra points and the practice with the blind. Although the little zombies are obviously no match for like the size of what Killer is, you know what I mean? So here I am like flashlight to the zombies and shit, and even though that does give you the blind, it's still not the same as obviously like hitting a Killer with the whole thing. So that's gonna be quite a bit of difference, which cracks me up. But at least you still get something for it. But that kind of felt like being left out in the lurch, or being like, hey, this dude's sacrificable. We'll just sacrifice this guy real quick. Which is totally fine, because that's kind of like what the video was me saying I want to go in and like save the unsavable. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that Leon felt right there like his bacon was done. You know what I mean? I don't think he really felt like anybody was going to come in and snatch him. I guarantee that. I think he thought, oh man, those 2 are going to go that way, I was going to go the other way, and then he was going to be the one that died on hook. I'm pretty sure that was what was rolling through his mind. That's it. Yeah, I gotta get the blue clip out of it. So, yep. I just kind of waited for the opportune time. I didn't know if the other 2 were gonna like come back and like actually make a move so I could do something. Popped around the corner, kind of saw like, yeah, he was a little too far the one direction, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I can make my move and make this happen. Save or 2 or something on this one. I am really bad with that flashlight too. Like, I mean, I was like so with it, and then there was like a few games where like I was just hitting them like crazy. Boom, boom, boom. They're going, and it's fine. And all of a sudden now it's like I'm hitting them in the chest and the neck and shit, and I can't seem to hit them like right where you kind of need to hit them. And even on the side too, there's like an area you have to hit them when they go to do the pickup. Like, I'm just not catching it right like I was before. It's all like a matter of timing, off the bounce, you know what I mean, off the pickup kind of thing. And then if you don't feel like it locked on and you got it, you can like quickly like try it again. But you're only gonna get like usually about 2 shots at it before he starts moving, and then it's really difficult. Not that it can't be done, because I have hit them while they were moving, but that's a lot harder. So hopefully we can get one where like he doesn't, you know what I mean, kind of like see that we're around, and then you can kind of just pop out and lead it, you know, lead it up to the head, boom, and get the blind. Oh. But that's the other reason also why I think I have for the people on as well. So like, let's say I'm either not able to get the blind or they're down, and I can like kind of like do that, like the insta, in my opinion, that's the only thing that's still like an insta heal, like the syringe used to be, you know what I mean? Because like now you gotta wait however long for that thing. I feel they should have left that the way that it was, like an insta heal. But either way, for the people, that's like boom. And actually, I would like to get like, I don't know if she has flashbang. She might have it on her. I feel a little bit more kind of like consistent with flashbang than I do the flashlight right now, or the beamer. I will say that. Like, I'm a little bit better, I think, with like flashbang than I am the beamer. But I don't know, we'll see. We will see here. Because the flashbang is kind of similar to like for the people. In the sense that like I feel that I can time it a little bit better. Alright, let's see here who we get. Might help if I could actually hear. Couldn't tell, was that a blight? fucking kidding me with the snatching off? Like, so every fucking time I do that, I should just start letting go. Spin around the other side and do a double grab. Go get her while this potato is doing this dumb shit. You're gonna tell me nobody else is anywhere near her to go grab her? No, of course not for you. Alright. You're doing what now? Thank God you're gonna get her. That was completely taken care of. I don't like how it spun my fucking camera again. It spun me a direction it shouldn't have, taken crucial time away from the rescue. Like, that's bullshit. Why did it spin me almost like fucking 180 just because a trap was fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's just stupid. And what's that bullshit? Like, is that for real? Like, what was that, dude? These guys are, I don't know what the fuck these two are doing. I couldn't really tell you right now. I'll recover on a pallet, and I'm sure that they'll, made it further with less, see? She went down. She really gotta stop doing that. You do it on, like, what the fuck is up with the Meg, dude? Meg is just straight as sabotage, bro. Thanks for sabotaging, Miggy. Alright, run, please run. Oh, really? They gave it to her. Wow. As I made, that was the right move. I didn't see another move to make. Throw the pallet. Wait, she's at the end of the pallet. Maybe go over the other side, but the vault, dude. Wow. And they still gave it to her. That's pretty dedicated. I mean, don't get me wrong, she didn't fast vaulted like she should have. I don't know why the fuck she slow vaulted. Maybe the drop or whatever. They just not. And again, traps trigger for some reason. Something do all these magical things. But that sure as shit didn't make sense. But that's always been that. Like you see them when they were playing their other games, they had to sit there and block for one another when someone vaults the window. That's not right. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why are we still dealing with this far in? You can't vault windows unless you have 100 feet on the killer. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. Especially like a hag or a spirit, for some reason, when they give them the range of like a fucking extended sword, you're kind of like, what the hell, dude? You can't be on the other side, feet touching the ground and pretty much practically running, and then all of a sudden get hit. Like, that's way too bad. Like, no, 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 man. Holy shit. Like, damn, that's something that needed to be fixed a while back, dude. Don't sit there and try to tell me, oh, put on 2 perks and waste fucking 50% of your slots because you want to be lazy and not fix your bad code, dude. I never cared for that part. I never cared for getting dedicated, like when you have way too much fucking space on the killer where you're already through the window, feet on the other ground type of shit. No. If I like just barely did it, or like I'm in the process of crawling and they get me, I get it. But like feet on ground moving and then getting popped on the other side, oh dude, that kind of feels like really shitty. Like it doesn't feel like that should still be a problem this far in. Nope to tell. But it be. That is for sure. For sure. Alright, what we gonna do? What we gonna do, huh? You know. Dog here, dude. Throw that dog here. Right up my nose, that damn dog here. I got change the tide right off the bat, you know. Yeah, I guess I can go with this and this, but yeah, I will try to do something here. I don't know what. Try to do something. Get a little something going. Alright, well, gonna use the restroom really quick, and then we're gonna hop into this next one. Let's see our be back soon screen for a second. Alright, let's hit it up. This one in here. Good boy. Hurry up, get it in. This, yes. Slip it in here. Shrimmer. That's a fish head. Alright, yeah, I think after this one I'm going to call it, but try to get one more in really fast here. And like I said, I do apologize for getting on so late there. It just was one of those things where, like I said, time slipped as I was editing and doing a few other things. It just, you know, like I said, it really got away from me. I didn't think it was as late as it was, and then did the earlier video, and then was still working on like some highlights and some other stuff. So just trying to kind of keep everything going and flowing. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to call it here. like we could sit here and mess around with this forever, and it just seems like right now, usually that's why I don't try to do like the super late night streaming here, is because it would take forever. Like where I'm at with the given time zone, usually you have to be streaming either like anywhere like morning, afternoon, or like evening up to a point, and then it seems like once you kind of hit like the midnight to like 4 a.m. kind of deal, midnight to 3, midnight to 4, almost like the witching hour plus an hour type of deal, is where like, I don't know if it's like a transition, shift change, whatever the deal is, but it seems like everything drops to a grinding halt, and then all of a sudden it picks up, you know, after those hours again. So like, it's weird. So I'm not gonna try to grind through or like wade through a ton of matches right now, but you see how they went, you see how they're going. We're just gonna try to do a little bit more, like I said, save the unsavable and trade places, do a little bit more looping, you know what I mean, and just try to come up with some other challenging ideas in things to kind of like try to do, you know what I mean, to like spice it up a little bit, because you can kind of just like do the regular game or the tomes and stuff, but even sometimes like those get boring for people to watch, like I said, and that's why I wanted to eventually like get squad play going here. But like that's going to be tricky in and of itself, because you have to be careful like who you like bring in, who you let in, and then make sure that you're not getting someone that's, like I said, either one of your haters, a smurf, someone that's not showing up, giving you problems. Just, there's a lot of things that can make us a little bit longer processes than just simply being like, oh yeah, I got 4 people instantly, you know. Like, yeah, I could jump on a whole bunch of the whatchamacallit, the like club thing there, where it has like people looking for one another, and you can do that way, and I met a lot of good people through that. But you can also beat your fair share of like I don't know, people that are just, you know, yeah, something else through it too, that are on like either an ego trip or I don't know, think like I said, almost everybody with Dead by Daylight has some type of ego. Like, everybody thinks they're better than they are. That's just kind of how it is, because the game is just that. It's like it's a skill-based game. It's like whatever you can do or bring to the table is what you can do or bring to the table. So that's kind of how it's always been, you know what I mean? Just is what it is. And then some of it's just luck, because even some of the better people, like, you can see even some of like what you would consider some of the top players literally have issues non-stop with some of the other shit, like beamers and other. It's not consistent. Like, you want to be able to do it, you want to be able to hit it, but like, is somebody gonna be able to like do it every single time? Shit, I think you're lucky if you're doing it like 50%. Because like with beamers and the angle having to be pixel perfect, and depending on where you're hitting them from and all that, like it can just be a real pain in the butt. But anyway, I'll let you guys enjoy, because like there's plenty of content to chew through. I'll let you guys enjoy the other ones. There's a few highlights to hit up, and then watch a couple matches that we got into here. Nothing special again, but not bad either, I don't think. So I'll catch you guys in the next one for sure. Take it easy, be safe, and enjoy.